So glad you could join us from the farm, Stanford Stadium in Palo Alto. We are gearing up for a showdown between these two teams representing their conferences and hoping to build some bragging rights. It's the Hawaii Rainbow Warriors and the Stanford Cardinal. Along with David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis. Holly Rowe is down on the sideline.
Guys, checking in with the Hawaii head coach before the game. He understands that they are a smaller school, a group of 6 team coming in here today against a big ACC opponent. But he said, I want our guys to believe that they belong here, play with a chip on their shoulder, and show everybody in this stadium they're just as good as the ACC guys. Back to you.
Holly, thank you. Can't wait to see how this one unfolds. He'll start the return inside his 5. He gets across the 20 and out to the 21-yard line before he stopped right there. So Stanford's offense will take the field first. And Jesse, the man in the backfield today, not necessarily a superstar. They'll just try to have him grind out the tough yards when they need it.
He needs to be solid in this game. He doesn't need to be a Heisman Trophy winner today for them to win, but he has to get the yards when they present themselves. Take what the defense gives him, and you cannot turn the ball over.
Nah, you got to hold on to that rock, but it would be nice. I think this offense would really open up with some more consistency at this spot. A running back they could really depend on. He becomes that guy. If he can grow into that, this offense can take that next step.
I know one of the things this offense takes a lot of pride in the passing game is they feel like they can attack every area of the field. They have success when they throw it outside, but they're really good throwing to the middle of the field too. Quarterback has confidence. There's really good timing in this passing game, and you saw it right there between the QB and his intended target, getting that big catch.
Got it in the middle. It's Brown. They drop him at the 47-yard line, but he'll have plenty to move the sticks. Stanford going back to work with another first down. Wide receiver comes in motion. They'll give it on the counter. Hit and drop behind the line. He'll lose a yard. Man, what a spectacular play by that defensive end.
Get off the football so fast. Most of these guys are 250 to 275 pounds, but they get off the ball fast, low. And the offensive linemen, they have no chance to stop those guys as quick and as fast as they are.
The Cardinal come to the line with lots of work to do on third down. And it's incomplete despite some serious arm strength shown there. And here comes the punt team. He ought to be able to use this first punt to pin him deep. Fair catch is made inside his own 20 at the 17-yard line. So the Hawaii Rainbow Warriors offense takes the field for the first time in this game. And coming out now, Pofele Ashlock. He's a good route runner, good solid hands, and a big part of this passing attack.
It's pretty amazing when you watch this offense because they're not very talented. They're average, quite honestly, in a lot of spots, except the guy at wide receiver, David. He is elite. And today on offense, everything should go through him.
And when you've got one of those guys, you've got a chance, right? One guy that puts fear in the defense. And I love that we continue to see guys have real success at smaller levels, right? It's not just the power 4. These are guys that end up getting plucked and go to the next level. You can still be a burner and still have that great speed and route running and develop. And this guy has, and he is one of the best players on he actually is the best player on this team, and he is option number 1 for the squad.
Not a lot of daylight. He gets 1 to the 32. They need a huge play on 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Makes the grab. They make the tackle at the 33, and it is well short of the first down. The Rainbow Warriors will send out the punt unit. He'll try to really get into this one. Searching for space. He gets a block. He did a great job finding some running room on that return and was able to set up the offense with good field position. The Cardinal offense takes the field ready to attack. They just didn't quite find the rhythm on that last drive, Jesse. They had to punt it.
I think they got to be more physical, David. I think up front they got to do a better job getting blocks and establishing this running game.
And how easy does football become if you're the more physical team? If you can threaten the run and then run play action, it opens up the whole offense at your disposal.
Unloads to the wideout. Makes the catch. It's Brown. And this defense is a half a beat behind. They just can't quite keep up. They've got it down to the 21. They've come out with answers on this possession, and now another first down. They'll send the tight end in motion. Takes the handoff. It's 4. Not a lot there. Picks up 1 inside the 20 to the 19. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on second down. Moving the pocket, it's Warren. Fires to the wideout. He makes a catch. That throw and catch gets them down to the 6, and the defense is running out of answers. It's first and goal as Stanford comes to the line. They'll try to get it in with the run. Nice run to pick up his way for good yardage there. Defense going all in to stop the run. On second and goal, they go right back to it. Touchdown, Stanford! How about this back staying on track and getting it in on the option?
Down in tight to the goal line, you saw some good movement up front by the offensive line, getting a push and giving that running back a chance.
I'm sorry, but that is the weirdest mascot ever for college football. That is the weirdest mascot ever.
Getting set for the extra point after putting the scoreboard to work for the first time. And with the extra point, they get the first 7 of the game. So that scoring drive took only 6 plays. And they finish it off with a short plunge into the end zone. From inside his own 15, looking for room. Thought he might have had a little room for a second, but he'll be stopped at the 28, and a pretty good job by the coverage unit. Hawaii ready to go back to work on offense. Finding themselves down 7-0, they'd love to get a drive going here. There was just nowhere to cut back. Great job by the defense, and he'll have to take the loss. And the Rainbow Warriors now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. Gets it across the 30 to the 31, a pickup of 5. Ton of ground to cover here on 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Big hit, knocks the ball away, and it'll force him into a 4th down. The Rainbow Warriors send out the punt unit. That last punt basically flipped the field. They'd like to do it again. Not a lot of room to field this one. And they'll get him down after the return at the 27-yard line. Guys, this offense will go back on the attack. Sends it back in motion. Looking downfield, it's Warren. Oh, look, Ma, one hand. Good pickup, but a little bit short of the sticks. An 8-yard pickup on the first down completion, now 2nd and 2. A little misdirection and the handoff on the counter. Gets it to the 42-yard line, and that's a first down. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. Might as well give it to him again. Still on his feet at the 45. Makes that one pay off, and they finally get him down at the 38. It'll be first down.
Man, those are so hard to defend. You know, the quarterback, obviously he's doing the run-pass option and creating some indecision in my head. And look at that. He hands it off, and the back gets a quick 10. Easy. You know, like just chews up yardage. Just really, really tough to stop those kind of plays.
After losing a couple on that last play, here's 2nd and 12. From the gun, it's Warren. Powers through the defender. He'll move it ahead, and a good productive play on the ground.
And you're seeing his dynamic ability to run the football, that time on the option play. I know he doesn't pick up the first down, but that's still a good chunk of yardage, and the defense wasn't ready for it. Moving forward, expect the offense to go back to the option play again and see if someone will finally take the quarterback and force him to pitch it.
Stanford looking to convert this 4th down. Looking for the marker. And he's brought down, but he picks up the first down, and the gamble pays off.
That's a risky play call there, 4th and a couple of yards, and you turn around, you hand it to your running back, you say, my guy's a better athlete than any of yours on defense, and he's going to find a way to keep this drive going.
Big pickup on the ground here to keep this drive moving and give them a first down. Stanford now has it in the red zone. Run in the red zone. It's 4th. He'll be hauled down just inside the 10 at the 9 as they're trying to turn this into a score. 2nd down coming up on this red zone opportunity. Quick give. It's 4th. He bullies his way all the way down to the 5-yard line. They'd love to pick up this 3rd down and get a fresh set with 1st and goal. Trying to slip through and pick it up. He's going to come up a couple of yards short of the first down. They've already converted once on 4th down on this drive. They are unafraid to make everywhere 4-down territory. The Rainbow Warriors call timeout. That's their first. After using an early one, 2 left for them to spend. Now on 4th down, they'll send out the field goal unit. And this will be a short one from about 21 yards out. Smashes it between the uprights. And now the lead is extended a little further.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
Number 13, set to hit this one away.
From inside the 15, here comes the return. Probably needed to pick up an extra block or 2, but as it is, he'll be stopped at the 28. The Rainbow Warriors offense comes out ready to go on the attack. We'll see if they can be a little more productive this time around. He'll pull it down and run. He's knocked down, short gain, maybe a pickup of 3. That defense rallied to the ball in a hurry. 2nd and long here. From the gun, he'll try to throw. Short pass. 3rd and long, a lot of ground to cover. From the gun, wants to pass. Finds his target. He's going to come up about 5 yards short of the line to gain. And the Rainbow Warriors will line up to punt it away. Fields the punt, and he is knocked down immediately. Brave to try the return, though the coach might have preferred a fair catch. Stanford's offense heads out, hoping to move the ball on this drive. They've built a quick double-digit lead now to try to get this offense really humming. After picking up a couple, it's 2nd and 8. Looking to pass. It's Warren. Can't hang on after the hit, and it'll bring up 3rd down.
I know one of the things this defense really prides themselves on is being physical, and early in this game, putting a big hit on a guy that's already had a couple catches in this game, that's a good omen for the defense.
Picked off. What a play to set him up. He was looking for that big return to go with the pick, but he'll set him up in business at the 36.
Well, everything was going so well for this team early here in this game, and now all of a sudden they get a critical mistake. And you know how college football, David, is about momentum. What is their defense going to be able to do here now when they take the field?
You're right, man. The momentum swings so fast, and now this defense's job is to go out and stop it, right? Like, we made a mistake. You huddle the guys up, sudden change. Be aware they might take a shot down the field, but let's grab the momentum right back.
Working the sidelines, Holly Rowe. What do you have, Holly?
Guys, here on the Rainbow Warriors sideline, coming off that turnover, they know their defense has had their back, but the offense has to make them pay. This is an opportunity for them to get back in this game. It's been close so far, but the offense has to get on the board. Coming off that turnover, I feel the momentum shifting down here on this sideline. Back to you.
Thanks, Holly. They'll go back to the air on second down. Working that wide receiver screen. He'll be dropped.
I'll tell you, the offense might be setting up a shot down the field here. You might see them later fake the wide receiver screen and see if they can hit a tight end or another receiver running up the boundary. Keep your eye open for that.
Oh, he just handled it poorly, and it's a fumble. They recover their own fumble. How in the world did the offense avoid that disaster? And wait just a second. The official's going to take a second look at this one. And you know the standard is indisputable video evidence, and the officials will change the call. They boot it away. And that punt will make its way into the end zone, and they'll put it in play from their own 20. The Stanford offense making its way back onto the field. Running inside. It's Ford. Found a little bit of running room, knocked down at the 24 after a pickup of 4. After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6. Looking downfield, it's Warren. Looking left. Makes the grab. Turns it on down the left side. Inside the end of the house. Touchdown, Cardinal. They'll try to add another to their lead. And they add the extra point to finish the drive. You want to see quick strike ability? It was epitomized there. 2 plays, 80 yards, touchdown on the board.
Number 13, set to kick this one.
But see what he can get done from inside his own 15. Thought he might have had a little room for a second, but he'll be stopped at the 28. A pretty good job by the coverage unit. Hawaii will get things going as their offense makes its way onto the field. They haven't exactly burst out of the starting blocks, and they need to get something together with this possession. Defense closed down quickly after a gain of 3. They'll mark it at the 32.
And those body blows really, really matter. Like, I want to be able to hand the ball off to my running back 10, 15 times a game. Make the defense tackle them, wear them out. Sometimes these 3 to 4 yard runs, later in football games, they turn into 5 to 15 to 20 yard gains just because of the body blow effect.
Able to work it to the 39-yard line, and that'll be a first down. And it seems to be a lot easier for the quarterback to find this guy than it is for the defense.
Yeah, and I think this is a guy, Reese, that you can split him out. You can feel comfortable getting the football as many ways as possible because he is one of those matchup problems. Linebackers aren't going to be able to run with him, so try to find ways to maximize that little guy's speed and athletic ability.
The throw. Wide open downfield. And he broke 1 tackle on the way to a solid pickup there. The Rainbow Warriors can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Oh, pressure's coming. And down he goes.
And that's absolutely going to be one of the keys to this football game. Keep the rabbit in the cage, man. Don't let him get outside that pocket, start bouncing out wide. That's where he'll do a lot of his damage with all that speed. That is a big key for this defense. Great job here early in the football game.
Turns it on in midfield. He slides past the first down marker, and he'll convert that 3rd and long. And the Rainbow Warriors have this offense rolling. Tells the run, wants to pass. They're all over him. Good job to avoid the negative play and just get rid of that thing. A lot of ground to cover, and they need a chunk here on second down. Couldn't connect on first down, now back to the air. Just missed his man, gave him just a little too much. They'll have to push the ball down the field here on third and long. From the gun, wants to pass. On the run, fires downfield. Just a Baryshnikov-like move on the sideline to tap that toe and get the first down. The Rainbow Warriors come to the line with a new set of downs. Fresh set of downs going up top. Rush is on. Myers on the move. It's complete. Run out of bounds at about the 13-yard line, and that's where this offense will go back to work. And the Rainbow Warriors come to the line with a fresh set of downs thanks to that last connection in the passing game. Tough run here. It's Barfield. Hit and dropped, and he got nothing on first down. Operating in the red zone here on second down. Kept the last one on the ground, now they'll throw. Nowhere to go, and the ball is loose. And the defense jumps on it, and they get that turnover.
And that is exactly how you draw it up. You get to the quarterback, but you get the football out. You hit him, you try to rake it out. Great job by the defense, getting the sack, getting the fumble.
Forges ahead, picks up about 3 to the 29.
And that's a really nice play. It's impressive. When it's first down and the defense thinks you might be running the football, you still can line up. You can get some movement at the point of attack and find a little crease for your running back.
Got 3 on first down at 2nd and 7. Right back to the well. Runs through the tackle. Good, solid pickup on that one. They've got it out to the 40, and it's first down. Really nice job to move the ball on the ground like that in the big game, but we will need to check on an injured player. Now from the 40, it's 1st and 10. Quickly complete. And there might have been trouble if they hadn't gotten to him immediately.
Now, you've seen the evolution of these slot receivers. They're just matchup nightmares. They're hard to get your hand on. A lot of times, they're off the football. You can't jam them. These guys are so productive, and offenses really feature their best players most time in those slot positions.
He stopped, but he's got enough to move the chain. Just nosing into enemy territory at the 49. It's 1st and 10. Might as well run him until they stop him. He's got it again. Might have picked up a couple on that one before he was knocked down.
Well, they're going RPO. Nice job handing it off, and really good vision there, just getting what he can get, right? Puts his foot in the ground, gets forward, helps this offense find positive yards.
Gets the back moving. Drops back. It's Warren. Out wide right, it's Blackburn. Able to haul it in, but right to the ground he goes. Only a pickup of a couple.
Well, this tight end, he's got size and he's got some athleticism, and he's very difficult to cover one-on-one. Defense is going to have their hands full with him today.
In the gun and looking to throw on 3rd down. Incomplete. A 50-50 ball won by no one that time. The Cardinal will have to boot it away.
Oh, shit,
Second time today
punt.
they've been forced to punt.
That was a bad punt. That was my bad.
And the punt
That
team
was
gets
a
down
terrible
there and
punt.
touches it dead. That's where they'll put it in play. The Hawaii offense returns to the field. They've gotten off to a sluggish start and need to put something together on this drive. Straight ahead, it's Barfield. They'll knock him down after a pickup of 1 to the 18. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on second down. Right back to it. We've seen a ton of this tonight. They just keep giving him the ball, and he keeps running into brick walls. Not much running room again. Delayed handoff. It's Barfield. He'll be dragged down right at the 19-yard line. It'll bring up 4th down. The Rainbow Warriors decide to punt it away. This will be the 5th kick of the night. Trying to get started. He was hoping for a little more running room, but they're able to get him down at the 45. Let's go down to the sideline and Holly Rowe.
Hey guys, checking in on the Stanford sideline. One of the evolving storylines down here is the play of their wide receiver, who is having a breakout game. They weren't sure that he would be the start today. He's kind of down in the rotation, but he is showing that he is a go-to guy right now, and the quarterback is leaning on him. He's been productive and electric so far in this game. I expect they will continue to get him some downfield targets. Guys, back to you.
All right, Holly. Throws to the wideout. Grabbed in the middle, it's Brown. Gets it all the way down to the 39-yard line. It'll be a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. The run inside. It's Irvin. Pushes ahead for 1. It's 2nd and 9. They'll need a bunch on 2nd down. They'll ride him again. Past the 6. Brought down just outside the red zone. He moves the chains. It's at the 22. Stanford gets set to snap it on first down. Knocked down in the backfield, 2 yards behind the line. After losing a couple on that last play, here's 2nd and 12. Sells the fake. And the defense, they've got him at the 27.
Well, obviously, at this point in the first half, the defense is finding themselves in a hole. You just get the feeling if they're going to get back in this, they're going to need more plays like that. They're going to need sacks. They're going to need turnovers. They're going to have to create negative plays to get themselves some momentum.
They make the stop about 4 yards short of the first down. After 1 quarter of play, let's take a look and see how these running backs are doing. They largely dominated the first quarter and built a nice lead to get started. And for the second time tonight, they'll trot out the field goal kicker. And he'll try to knock it through from 33 yards out.
That was bad.
And that is no good.
That was terrible.
So, guys, a missed opportunity to expand the lead. Still a 17-point cushion.
Hey, sometimes I just feel like 4th down, man. Just go for it every time. Like, the field goal miss-make rate. And listen, kickers have improved the last couple of years, but you left some points off the scoreboard there.
Motion from the wide receiver. Looks as if he's going to run it. The play. Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. Kept it on the ground. Now they'll throw. Incomplete. What a fight for that one in midair, but neither guy could come down with it. Not exactly the ideal situation for this offense. 3rd and long, backed up inside their 20. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Barfield. There he goes. Now they'll really try to get this drive going. Good execution on 3rd down as they have it 1st and 10 at the 31. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Snap on 1st down, wants to throw. And the rush will get to him at the 25.
Well, I think one of the biggest reasons why this team is finding themselves in a hole here in the first half is this has been a sack party. They can't keep the defense off of their quarterback. They haven't been able to get the ball deep down the field, throwing it with the consistency they want because they can't keep their quarterback standing up straight.
They make the stop, but not before he takes a chunk out of what they need to move the sticks. It's 3rd and 5. From the gun, wants to pass. Left side is Brown. They'll make the stop about a yard short of the first down. And the offense with no intention to draw the defense off sides. They want to run on 4th down. Needs it. And he's brought down, but they believe the offense could convert the 4th down, and it paid off. In your own territory, 4th down, no problem at all. They just go for it again.
What about you, Reese? Are you going for that?
Yeah, man. Right side, it's Brown.
was complete on the screen. Pickup of 5. Second down coming up.
Picked up 5 on that last pass play. Now it's 2nd and 5. They'll go to the air. Makes the grab. And he was knocked down immediately. Very short pickup on that one. And the Rainbow Warriors are facing 3rd and inches. Looking to throw for it. And the Heat gets home. They knock him down back at the 45.
And, man, it's fun to watch a defense that really knows how to pressure the quarterback and that have guys that can win up front. That's the 4th sack of the day. We're still in the first half, but they got a bunch of guys up front that twist and stunt and move and know how to rush the passer. This offense has got to find a way to get the ball out quicker and protect better up front.
Stanford has it back. The Cardinal offense returning to the field. He uncorks a bullet to the right. And it slips through his fingers, incomplete. That would have been a huge gain if he could have held on. Long way to go on 2nd down. To throw, it's Warren. It's caught downfield. And he surges up to the 36-yard line, and they'll move the chains.
Well, this offense told us coming in they were going to challenge this secondary early and often. They were going to use their speed to their advantage and take advantage of this quarterback's touch and arm talent. And they already in the 2nd quarter, they've got over 200 yards thrown.
6-yard pickup on 1st down leaves him with 2nd and 4. Keep it on the ground. He'll be brought down quickly after a very short gain.
Yeah, and listen, offensively, you run the RPOs. You just want positive yards, make the right read the guy. If he wants to drop back a little bit, hand it off, get some positive yards, go on to the next play.
They're going to try to throw for it on 3rd down. Got a man in the middle. Nice job to pick up the 1st down, and they'll spot it at the 42. This Stanford offense moving quickly down the field. Fresh center downs going to the air. They're working that left side. Good, solid pickup there. Now they can start to smell it with a 1st down at the 31. Noses ahead to the 30-yard line, a pickup of 1. After picking up a couple at 2nd and 8. Quarterback signaling to his guys. Here's some daylight. They'll give him 1 to the 28-yard line. A little less room to work with now as the ball's at the 28 and it's 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Lets it fly deep downfield. And it slips through his fingers, incomplete. That would have been a huge gain if he could have squeezed it. Now wait just a second here. I don't see the kicker coming out. I think they're going to go for it here. Snapped it and he has to have it. Out wide left, it's Hall. Dragged to the ground, but not before. He's converted to 4th down to keep the drive going. Stanford going back to work with another 1st down. Sells the run, looking to pass. They get him down, but he was driving his way and gets it down to the 7-yard line. Going to work in the red zone, they can't pick up the 1st down without getting it into the end zone. Selling the fake. Fires into the end zone. Looking to the end zone. It's incomplete.
Well, I love the coverage on defense. In the red zone, everyone's got their eyes on the quarterback, and they're flying to the football, and you saw that there on the incompletion.
On the run, it's Irvin. They thought they could just run it on 3rd and short, but this defense was there to make the stop.
And this offense, I don't think this is going to be a surprise. I think the offense is going to stay on the field. You've already seen it once on this drive, and they've already been successful. You know how hard it is to defend when there's a...
Touchdown, Stanford! The sure hands in the end zone, and he has 6. Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And he makes the extra point. That is what they mean when they say ball control, a 14-play touchdown drive. And they close the deal with the 7-yarder for the score. From inside the 15, chance for a good return. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. Hawaii has it back as they send the offense onto the field. They face a pretty tall mountain here, Jesse, down 24, but if they're going to climb it, this is a good time to start.
Sense of urgency's got to be big right here. You just get the feeling at this point of the game, David, they've got to score on this drive. Obviously, their defense needs to get stops, but at this point, offensively, they've got to execute much better.
They got to be super aggressive. Down 24, you're going to need 3 touchdowns, 3 two-point conversions, everything to kind of go your way. So fast and throwing the football.
Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face third down. They'll try to get it through the air. Caught. Solid work and execution there. They'll have a first down as they mark it at the 40. These two guys, just on the same wavelength, they make clutch connections all the time.
And that's practiced, man. That's all summer. That's all spring. Just so many hundreds and thousands of balls where you know exactly when that guy's going to break. You know he's a stud. You're going to feed him, especially on these third down situations.
Last play was a near disaster, now dealing with 2nd and 13. Snaps it in the shotgun. Look out! Had to throw it before he wanted. Didn't have much of a choice there, but to get rid of it. 3rd and long right here. Looking to throw, and he needs a chunk play. Going to try to get it himself. And he is not going to get there as the defense gets him on the ground. The Rainbow Warriors will try to pin them back with the punt. And the punt hits at the 6, and they can't down it, and it'll be a touchback. The Cardinal offense takes the field ready to attack. Man, what a drive last time for the touchdown. That passing attack was lethal, David.
Yeah, and you hear all these stupid commentators like me and Jesse talking about create balance.
And the pressure was too much. They get him at the 15. The Cardinal increasing the degree of difficulty after that last play. It's 2nd and long. Timed it perfectly to knock it free and forces the 3rd down. We'll see if the offense can move the chains after that incompletion. On 3rd and long, you'll have to turn it loose deep. Out wide right, it's Blackburn. He stopped right at the 22, and that'll bring us to 4th down. Stanford lines up to punt it away. I wouldn't quite call it a shank, but that's not exactly going to go on the resume reel. Hawaii ready to go back to work on offense. They just haven't been able to get anything going, and they better get started or it's going to get away from them, David.
Yeah, and these are the weeks that you really wish that you were playing a video game and you could just reset the console, start over, Jesse, and make something better happen early.
They just look like they're sleepwalking in this first half, and it's not just one guy. They just haven't been playing collectively as a unit. And if I'm the head coach, I'm considering starting to give some other dudes some chances here.
He's down right there, short gain on the grab. Let's see if the defense comes after them. 3rd and short from the 45. They'll try to pick up the first through the air. Swings it out to his running back. He ended up going backwards on the play, and they will not convert that 3rd down. And the Rainbow Warriors will try to move the sticks on 4th down. Snapped it, and he has to have it. Here comes the heat. Intercepted. Man, they just can't get anything going.
Well, how about that? I mean, they knew this defense was good defending the pass, but that had more to do with who's in the secondary, not necessarily who's up front. David, his best Pollock impersonation, picking that one off.
Yeah, baby, you don't get many opportunities to drop in coverage. You don't get many balls thrown your way, but when you do, you want to make sure you take advantage, showing off the athletic ability, showing the hands. The big defensive lineman comes up with the INT.
They'll move the tight end. On the ground, it's Irvin. He is snowed under, nowhere to go, and it'll be 2nd and long. Might as well run him again. Hit and stopped right there. Not much on that pickup.
And what a great job by the defense here. First down, second down, 2 straight runs. They stuffed both. And that was a big key for them coming into this game. They want to set up third and long situations. And now those edge rushers can pin their ears back to get after the quarterback. They can mix up and disguise their coverages on the back end, hoping to create negative plays and takeaways.
Gonna field this one in tight quarters. Everybody stays in their lanes well enough, and they stop him at the 31-yard line. Rainbow Warriors offense comes out ready to go on the attack. They've fallen into this big hole, and they are pretty desperate for answers right now.
Really nice job by the defense that time, stopping the option. Everyone accounted for it. You saw the quarterback. He was holding it. He was running wider and wider out to the perimeter of the field. But this defense has really good speed. But they made that play because everybody was on the same page. Nice job.
Third and long coming up. Here's the snap, itching to fire downfield. Quickly to the flat, the wide receiver screen. He got it out to the 34-yard line. Not enough for the first down. Let's see if they punt it away. The Rainbow Warriors will bring the punt team onto the field. He'll try to make the catch in traffic. The pursuit and coverage was there, and they swarmed him under for no gain. Stanford's offense heads out, hoping to move the ball on this drive. A rather unproductive series last time, 3 and out, and they'll try to do better this time around. Almost had the completion, just missed it. Second and long here. Hits inside, it's Irvin.
Listen, I would feed this guy. Listen, I can run RPOs all I want, but I just need to know if it's a tie, give it to this guy. He'll make plays. He's got speed. He'll hit the hole. He's a physical runner, so I keep feeding this guy for sure.
Third and inches, and we'll have to wait for it as a timeout is called. And they'll have 2 left to work with here in the first half. Stanford to the line, trying to convert on 3rd and inches. Churns into the pile. Knocked down in the backfield, and that'll bring up 4th down. They bring the punter onto the field now. That leg is staying loose, already the 5th kick of the night. Well, what that punt lacked in height, it made up for by being short. Hawaii will get things going as their offense makes its way onto the field. They really need to get points on this drive to sort of steady the ship. Gonna run it. It's Rice. Dropped immediately. He got...
It's definitely too early to panic, but there's some bad feelings going on for this offense right now. You're way down on the scoreboard. I know we're still in the first half, but after that last play, it's pretty obvious. You can't run the ball. You're becoming a one-dimensional offense at a time when you need to be able to score some points. So either get it done through the air or you've got to be more physical up front.
On 3rd and long, he's going to have to throw for it. Trying to make magic with his feet. At the 45 on his way. And he scoots his way to the first down and then slides to avoid the hit. And the Rainbow Warriors come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Wants to throw on 1st. Caught in the backfield, it's Rice. Didn't have much room to run and not a whole lot of help. Short gain there and still plenty of ground to cover for the first down. They got 3 on the last pass. Here comes 2nd and 7. Fake to the back, wants to throw it. Under pressure. Unloads in the nick of time.
Man, the defense smells blood in the water. You can tell. They are getting to this quarterback over and over and over. They've already sacked him a couple times. They're just winning up front. They almost got another sack on that last play.
Rush right in his face. They got him. Great pressure by this defense.
How about this defense in this game so far? Already 5 sacks, and we're only in the 2nd quarter. I think if you're the offensive coordinator, you have got to start mixing up these play calls, moving the pocket, get your quarterback away from danger, because it's obvious. These offensive line, they cannot hold up, and they cannot get it done.
The Rainbow Warriors line up to punt it away. The punt goes out of bounds, and a nice job to get them backed up. I think they'll spot it right around the 15. Holly, what update do you have for us?
Hey, guys, here on the Cardinals sideline, they are really hyping up their quarterback right now, guys. You know, they weren't exactly sure what to expect from this young player going into the game, but he has delivered over 200 yards passing. He has proven to be someone they can count on. The coaches keep telling him, poise, composure, keep it going. This young guy is showing what he's made of. Back to you.
Holly, thank you. And the pressure was too much. They get him at the 15. Stanford to the line on 3rd and long. Looking downfield, it's Warren. It's incomplete, but here comes the flag, and I think it's going to be a first down.
And the defender just way too handsy on that last play. You could see all the contact as the ball was in the air. He simply can't do it, and the referee's caught it.
The offense comes back out with a new set of downs after the penalty. Drops back on 1st down. Unloads to the wideout. And he dropped it. It looked too excited. A lot of ground to cover, and they need a chunk here on 2nd down. Trying to get behind the defense. And that's going to be incomplete. Going for broke on 2nd down, but 3rd down's coming up. Trying to pick up a 1st down. 3rd and long, and he'll try to throw for it. Got his man. He's brought down, stopped right at the 50-yard line. The Cardinal at the line with the 1st down. Let's see if they go back to the air. They'll move the wide receiver. Wants to keep it in the air. Catch in the middle. It's Blackburn. And this defense's head is spinning. He gets it down to the 27. This Stanford offense is humming. Set up with another 1st down. Stopped after a gain of 3. It'll be 2nd and 7. They got 3 on the last pass. Here comes 2nd and 7. Wide receiver going in motion. From the gun, it's Irvin. Knocked down immediately.
And they got him down in a hurry. Nice job by the defense. Aggressive attack. Come downhill. Go get the running back. Get him on the ground.
Back to pass, it's Warren. Working the middle, it's complete. This defense makes a play, stopping him well short, and it'll be 4th down from the 24. Now, wait just a second here. I don't see the kicker coming out. I think they're going to go for it here. Shoots it to the left. It's incomplete, and the defense comes up with a stop. Looking for room. It's Rice. Oh, he's got some space. Good, solid run on that one as he gets it up to the 33-yard line. Whistle blows. We are at the 2-minute timeout, and man, oh man, could these guys use a score to cut into this lead. And the Rainbow Warriors with myriad options after that big pickup on 1st down. Oh, pressure's coming. Good job to toss that ball out of bounds and avoid the loss.
Well, he did what he was coached to do, and he threw it away, but you can see he's frustrated with himself. He knows he's one of the fastest quarterbacks in the country, and I think he's wishing he had that play back, because he might have been able to take off and scramble, and who knows what could have happened for the offense.
Plows his way ahead. Solid work and execution there. They'll have a 1st down as they mark it at the 40. The Rainbow Warriors in the hurry-up.
Great job by the offense, understanding where the sticks are. And look, they got the 1st down, and they're like, all right, let's crank this tempo up now. We got 1st down. Let's go fast.
And I think a big reason this offense is struggling right now and why they're trailing on the scoreboard is they have not been able to protect this guy, and it's affected him. He has not looked very accurate. Moving forward, the pass pro has got to be better to help this guy out.
They've got some work to do on this 3rd and long from the 40. From the gun, wants to pass. And he's all bottled up, and now it's worse. The ball's loose. Defense swarming on that loose ball. It'll be a turnover.
And that's a couple mistakes already early in this football game, man. 2 fumbles by the QB. You've got to take care of the football. When you drop back, you start to feel pressure. 2 hands on the football. You can't continue to make mistakes like this. The defense capitalizes and recovers the fumble.
I know the offense came into this game expecting to have some success throwing the football, and right after getting a takeaway right outside of the red zone, they try to do just that. The one-on-one matchups are going to be there in this game. That time, though, the defense did a better job making a play, forcing the incompletion.
They've moved it to the 25, but now facing a 3rd and long. The give to the back. Nice tackle there. This free safety coming in like a heat-seeking missile and stopping him a yard short of the 1st down. Hawaii calls its 2nd timeout. Gives him a little time to dig deep in the play sheet and figure out what to do on 4th down. Now on 4th down, here comes the field goal team. He slides that just inside the right upright. And now the lead is even bigger.
Give the defense a ton of credit in this sudden change situation. Their offense just coughed it up. And this defense comes out, they go 3 and out and force a field goal. That's a win if you're on defense.
He'll bring it back from inside the 15. Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. Plenty of time left in the half here as they take over, but they will want to be efficient here in the final 2 minutes. The snap wants to throw to start this drive. They're all over him. Got out of trouble, got rid of it. And the shot to the middle of the field falls to the turf.
It's now 2nd down.
They'll need a bunch on 2nd down. They'll throw again after the incompletion. Pressure in his face, and he lets it fly.
They've already got a bunch of sacks on them today and another quarterback pressure. This offense has to try to find a way to get the ball out a little bit quicker, to protect the quarterback a little bit more, whether it's screens, whether it's draws, whether it's rolling your quarterback.
And they get to the quarterback and knock him down back at the 16.
That is now the 7th sack on defense. This offense cannot protect their QB. It doesn't matter if the defense is blitzing or if they're just winning one-on-one. 7 sacks, that's just ridiculous.
And the Rainbow Warriors will call on their punt team. 3 and out and not much choice but to get rid of the ball. He's got great speed. He's brought down, but a really solid effort to pick up every bit of yardage he could on the punt return. Enough time to get off a play before we head to halftime. Looking to throw, it's Warren. Showing the arm strength down the left side. It is incomplete, and now there are 4 seconds remaining. Just enough time for one final play in this half. Quick give. It's Irvin. He'll be brought down, and that's the final play of the half. That's going to wrap up the first half here, and now we join Kevin with the halftime update.
Guys, after seeing that, sign me up for another 2 quarters there in Palo Alto. This running back is enjoying one very productive day. He's the bell cow for this team. They are not afraid to give him the ball, and he's a big reason why they're 2 quarters from a win. With that said, let's send it back to the guys on the farm.
Stanford will kick it off to start the second half. From inside his own 15, let's see how far he can get. Tackled and brought down at the 23-yard line, so not a whole lot of room on that return. The Hawaii offense returns to the field. Huge deficit to start this third quarter. They just need to find something to build a little confidence.
Yeah, it hasn't gone well. When you're trailing by this much, this first drive, man, does everything matter and hinge on this? Because every possession in the second half is going to be critical.
Yeah, and I think if you're on offense, why hold back? What are you worried about? Nothing went well in the first half for you, and at this point, trailing by as much as you are, throw caution to the wind, be aggressive, and let's just see what happens.
Second down, going to throw it. Missed his receiver there. It's incomplete.
They say pressure bust pipes. This quarterback can attest to that. Goodness gracious. They're getting after him all day. There's a reason they're behind. Pressure the quarterback goes a long way to getting the W.
On third down, he drops to throw. Pass rush coming after the quarterback, and they get him at the 32.
And everybody in the stadium knew that was going to be a pass, right, guys? I mean, it's third down. You're trailing by so many points right now, and the defense is just smelling blood in the water. They're like sharks out there right now, getting after the quarterback. They've been doing that all game, by the way, and that's a trend that looks like it's just simply going to continue.
Pretty solid coverage there, and they'll stop him at the 26. The Stanford offense making its way back onto the field. Running inside, it's Irvin. Defense fills those gaps. He's got 1 to the 28. Long way to go on second down. Tight end in motion, see how the D reacts. Handoff again. They get him stopped at the 32. That's a gain of 4. Faced with a third and short from their own 32 to keep this drive alive. To the air, it's Warren. Complete in the middle. And an explosive play has him on the move, and he gets it all the way to the 48-yard line. Stanford gets set to snap it on first down. Motion from the wideout. Takes a handoff. It's Irvin.
Yeah, and it's a nice decision by the quarterback when you run these RPOs. Man, if you can give it to him and you can get such positive yards like that, continue to do it. Make that defense react a different way, then I'll throw the football.
At the line of scrimmage, but they won't snap it here. They're going to use the timeout instead. And that will leave them with just 2 timeouts to use the rest of the way. They give it back to him. Pulled down there, but they'll move the sticks, and it's a first down. This Stanford offense moving quickly down the field. Out of the gun, the give to the back.
Man, it's really hard to control the running game if you don't control the line of scrimmage. And how about the defensive line doing a great job attacking those guys up front, not open up lanes to run through. Nice job just nullifying that run altogether.
Got to give the defense credit. Watching film, anticipating. They knew that this offense had this play in their back pocket. They knew about the speed of this wide receiver and different ways they were going to try to get him involved. Everybody on defense on the same page, playing together. I love it.
Field goal unit's not coming out here, guys. I think they're going to go ahead and go for it on 4th and long. Snapped it, and he has to have it. He's got it, and more than enough for a first down. They'll knock him down, but he moves the sticks, and the 4th down decision pays off big time. They'll run it. It's Ford. And now on the pitch, the ball's loose. Defense scoops it up, and he's headed the other way.
And And that's why coaches hate to see their players try to lateral the football, because you don't practice it. It's just off the cuff, and that time they put it on the ground. That's a lesson for that young man moving forward. I don't think you're going to see him trying laterals anytime soon.
Can't hold on. He had it right down the middle, and he flat dropped it.
And that's what the offense wants. They want to see you in man coverage, and they want to throw those slants, use those wide receivers and their big bodies to catch the football. Elite coverage. Great job being glued to your guy and being physical when he caught it. When he catches the football, I've got to immediately impact him so he can't catch it. That's how it's done.
On 3rd and long, he has to throw for it. Left side, it's Rice. Just couldn't find any room, and he wound up throwing it in reverse. They lost yardage. The Rainbow Warriors will punt this one away. He's going to try to flip the field with this one. Trying to take it back. Coverage team gets the job done, and they'll mark him down at the 38-yard line. Stanford has it back. The Cardinal offense returning to the field. Straight ahead, it's Ford. A confident, tough, efficient run gets it up to the 44. The Cardinal can be aggressive here on 2nd and short. He'll be tackled at the 49 after a pickup of 5. It'll be a first down from the 49-yard line. Motion from the back. He is stopped behind the line of scrimmage. They'll lose yards on that one. The unproductive first down completion now brings up 2nd and long. Moves the pocket. It's Warren. And it just squirted through his hands. He wanted to take off and got too anxious. Let's see what they find in the playbook for 3rd and long from the 43. Looking downfield, and he needs a bunch. He's got it. He'll be stopped about 2 yards short of a first down. Stanford lines up to punt it away. We've seen a lot of the punt teams 6th time tonight. Fair catch is made at the 15-yard line, and that's where they'll start this drive. Hawaii has it back as they send the offense onto the field. This offense has been stagnant so far. 1-2-3 kick the last time they had the ball, and this time really needing to get a score. Just had to get rid of that one. Good job to fight another play.
It's a smart decision by the quarterback, but it's a frustrating one also, because you're trailing in this game, and you know you've got to hit some of these throws to get back in it. But the defense is doing such a good job in coverage. Nobody's open, so you've got to throw that one away. Smart decision, but it's a tough decision to make.
2nd down, gonna throw it. Makes the grab, it's Brown. Makes the catch, but goes no further, and it'll be a short pickup on that one. They need a huge play on 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Gets rid of it.
Well, this offense has really struggled so far early in this game, and the passing game particularly. A lot of that is on the quarterback, but at some point you need guys to step up and help him out. That was a very good throw. And his receiver has got to be able to make that catch. It just takes one play to get momentum and build some confidence, but the guys around the quarterback, they've now got to step up for this offense.
The Cardinal offense takes the field ready to attack. Here's another opportunity, Jesse, to stretch out this lead after punting last time.
I think it goes back to your playmakers, Reese. I think it's finding the guys that have been working for you earlier on in this game and getting them the football.
Yeah, and there's obviously no need to panic. I mean, think about it. You got the lead. You got the football. You got to be smart with the football, make your plays, put a good drive together here.
That touch pass went nowhere. Stopped behind the line of scrimmage. The defense trying to get a stop on 3rd down from the 44. Pushes ahead. Stopped in the backfield, and this defense has forced him into 4th down.
Maybe that stop is a good sign for this defense. Maybe the defense is starting to figure it out. Obviously, offense has been running the football with so much success. Something has to change. That was a good start.
He makes the fair catch, and they'll spot the ball at the 18. Hawaii ready to go back to work on offense. They didn't get much done the last time they had to punt it away from deep in their own territory, hoping this drive will be more productive. Rush is on, and it's a sack.
I love the defensive effort there. They didn't get him right away. They stayed after him. He was scrambling, going backwards. They get the sack on the first play of the drive.
Let's see how much they can get on 2nd and 9 from the 20. The run inside. It's Rice. And he's brought down after a short gain. This defense has kept them backed up. Now one more stop, and they can get off the field on 3rd and long. Looking to throw, and he needs a bunch. Keeping his eyes downfield. Didn't get past the marker when he started his slide, and now it's 4th down. And the Rainbow Warriors will punt it away on 4th down. On the return. Wide open, and it's a foot race. They were playing with fire on that return, and he got loose for a good return of better than 30 yards. Stanford's offense heads out, hoping to move the ball on this drive. They had to punt it away on their last possession, but man, what great field position this time.
I mean, this is awesome. Like, last possession didn't go great. Now you're set up in an opportunity to get some points. Start thinking about what plays I like, Jesse, as I cross the 50.
There are a lot of offensive coordinators out there, David, and in this position, they like to take a shot right away and try and capitalize on this field position.
Wants to throw. It's Warren. Nearly intercepted.
All right, well, the quarterback's showing you he is human after all. Finally throws an incompletion, and not just that, after a couple completions back-to-back-to-back, almost throws a pick.
On 3rd and long, try to convert through the air. It's caught. And the defense was right there to make the tackle, but not before they get it to the 12 and set up in the red zone. Stanford going back to work with another 1st down. From the red zone, it's Ford. He rumbles all the way down to the 2-yard line. He gave a little bit of everything on that one. The offense threatening, close to the end zone now with a new set of downs. They'll use the running game on 1st and goal. Touchdown, Cardinal! And they take it in for 6 more points. Lining up for the PAT. The kick is up and good and put one more on the lead. A very efficient 5-play scoring drive. And finished the deal with the short touchdown run from the 2. From inside the 15, here's the return. He's tackled, brought down right at the 25-yard line on the return. Rainbow Warriors offense comes out ready to go on the attack. They really didn't move the ball at all the last time they had it, and hoping for better fortune this time around. Works ahead for a couple. They'll stop him at the 27.
And the defense doing a great job committing to the run. When you commit to the run like this, obviously you can give up some plays in the passing game, but you got to stop the run first.
Keeps it on the option. And they get to him behind the line. It'll be a loss of 2.
Man, the momentum is squarely on their side right now. It's starting to feel like they're running away with this one. They scored a touchdown their last time out. Now on this drive here in the 3rd quarter, the defense makes a massive play against the run, creating a negative play. They've got the opponent going backwards.
He can't make the catch. Had it right in his hands, and it'll be 4th down. The Rainbow Warriors will send out the punt unit. Not a lot of room to make this catch. Slips through the line. Very little will make a crowd hold its breath like a punt return, and he brought them to their feet on that one. The Stanford offense making its way back onto the field. What a good mix of plays, keeping that defense off balance last time, David.
And Reese, they don't know if it's run or if it's pass. They got them right where they wanted. This defense doesn't know how to react from getting punched in the mouth on that last drive.
So in this next drive, David, I think you keep running the football because that sets up the play action, it sets up the RPO game, and then you keep this defense guessing.
2nd down coming up. Back in motion, try to clear the picture. Keeping it on the ground inside. They knock him down, but he gets enough to give Stanford a first down.
And I love that decision by this quarterback. No monkeying around, man. Get to the spot, get the first down, lower your shoulder. I don't need a big play. I just want another set of downs. Nice job running the option, knowing where the first down marker is.
Making the adjustment. Looking for space. It's Irvin. Defense right there to stop him in his tracks, and they get nothing on that play.
And that run really didn't go anywhere, and a lot of times we don't focus on it enough, but how important those 5 guys are up front. To get on those defensive linemen, to try to move them out of the way, to get a run game going, it squarely falls on the shoulder of those 5 offensive linemen.
Almost picked off.
Well, the defense has had enough of this, right? The quarterback's on a hot streak. The ball's not hitting the ground. And right there, they decide, we are jumping one of these routes. We're going to try to get a pick. Almost came away with one there.
Fires to the wideout. Can't hang on after the hit, and it'll be 4th down.
Well, this is a disappointing drive for the offense, considering where this drive's.
Now, wait just a second here. I don't see the kicker coming out. I think they're going to go for it here. Needs it here on 4th down. He fires a bullet to the right. Can't complete. Gets off the field on 4th down. Wide receiver comes in motion. Hit and brought down right at the line of scrimmage. 2nd and long here. This time they'll throw it. Caught over the middle. It's Brown. Makes the grab, it down immediately. He picks up a few. Ton of ground to cover here on 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Pressure is on the way, and the pressure has arrived, and down he goes at the 30.
This has been a frustrating day, and I'm not sure it's going to get any better. You're already down huge. Listen, this offense can't protect this quarterback. They don't do anything right now. This defense has had their number all game long.
Not a lot of room to field this one. He gets it up to the 34-yard line before he stopped, and that's where the offense will set up shop. Stanford has it back. The Cardinal offense returning to the field. Knocked down in the backfield, 2 yards behind the line. Not what they had in mind to start this drive. Here comes 2nd and 13. On play action. Unloads it left. Swats it away.
Well, the offense is trying to attack the middle of the field. They're looking to hit that in route, but really good coverage there by the defense.
On 3rd and long, hoping to throw beyond the sticks. And the incomplete pass will bring up 4th down.
Oof, you got to be careful if you're the quarterback there. 3rd down, you know, you see a lot of exotic coverages by the defense. That time they played zone, and he tried to force that football into a real tiny window. He's lucky that one wasn't picked off.
He's brought down, and he looked for room to return it, and there wasn't much there. Tight end now in motion. Play action on 1st down. He just got rid of that one to save the down. Didn't see anything he liked. A lot of ground to cover, and they need a chunk here on 2nd down. Misfired on the last play. They'll go back to the air. Time running out, and he goes down at the 34.
Well, this offense keeps giving up sacks, and they keep finding themselves in situations like this, 3rd and long right now. They don't have many points in this game, and this is a big reason why. It's hard to score if you don't keep the 3rd downs manageable. So moving forward, whether it's running the football on 1st and 2nd or throwing short passes earlier in the drives, they've got to change things up because taking sacks like this is killing this offense.
On 3rd and long, he'll need to loosen up that arm. And here comes the pressure, and there he goes down again.
And it's been a long day. I mean, there's not much to point out that this offense has done well. They're behind huge, and they got no shot if they can't somehow find a way to protect their quarterback.
And the Rainbow Warriors send out the punt unit. Doesn't say much for your drive when you're looking forward to the punt. Trying to make one miss. Returns like that are why you don't settle for the fair catch if you don't have to. Picks up just a little bit of yards to help out the O. The Cardinal offense takes the field ready to attack. Hits inside. It's Irvin. Picked up maybe 3 on the play and 2nd and 7. They'll need a bunch on 2nd down. They give it to him again. Tackled almost immediately. Not a whole lot on that one. 3rd and short from the 44, and we might know if they plan to go for it on 4th down by what they call here. And he dropped it, just didn't look the thing all the way in. The Cardinal will have to boot it away. Wouldn't call it a shank, but I don't think he'll include it on his greatest hits. The coverage team was down there to corral him. They made the stop, and they'll mark it at the 39. So we'll see this offense make its way out to start the drive. Off play action on 1st down. Caught. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that 1st down marker.
And that's why they got to keep running the football, man. Action's going to be a big part of this game plan. You've got to get this tight end over the middle of the field vertically and give him an opportunity, because you just saw how dangerous he is after the catch.
Might have picked up a couple on that one before he was knocked down.
And, man, the big fellas up front, they don't get a lot of credit. They don't get talked about a lot unless it's negative, but they're the big component, man. They've got to get some push, to get some running lanes, get this running game going. They're the ones that make it go.
And his throw is incomplete.
And I like the aggressiveness on 3rd and short, trying to throw the football, take advantage of a look that they got. They weren't successful, and now it's 4th and short territory. Who knows what they're going to do?
And the ball hits at the 3 and gets into the end zone. It'll be a touchback. Stanford's offense heads out, hoping to move the ball on this drive. They went 3 and out last time. Now they'll look for some plays that work. Tells the play fake, wants to throw on 1st down. Goes high to pull it in. And the big gain, and they've got it on the 46. That big explosive play carries them into plus territory. They'll snap it 1st and 10 from just across the 50. Gain of about 4 sets up a 2nd and 6. Solid pickup of 4 on 1st down. It's 2nd and 6. Motion from the wide receiver. Could not make his way to the corner.
Really good job by the defense seeing it and going and getting it. Nice job understanding the touch pass. It could happen. Those guys go in motion, man. I got to understand. Safety's got to see that, start flying down, getting ready to play that. Nice job by the defense being ready for that play.
Sweet grab, but they're going to end up taking a loss on the play. So the penalty will not be enforced. The defense declines and stands on the result of the play. Stanford lines up to punt it away. And the ball comes to rest right there.
And the punter pulling out his pitching wedge on that. Look at the spin on this ball. It just died as soon as it hit the ground. Beautiful job.
Looking for a crease. It's Rice. Hit and drop behind the line. He'll lose a yard. After getting knocked back to open this drive, it's 2nd and 12. Handoff to the single back. And I think they'll mark him right at the line of scrimmage. Didn't help much with the breathing room, but on the upside, they avoided the safety. They'll run him again. Tackle behind the line, and he'll lose one on the play. The Rainbow Warriors will line up to punt it away. So from the shadow of his goalpost, he gets the punt away. Looks it in. And the returner will be dragged down. The Stanford offense making its way back onto the field. After 3 consecutive punts, we'll see if they can dial up something that can get this offense moving forward. Oh, he drops the football. He had him right down the gut of the field. Instead, it'll be 2nd down. Off play action. Throws to the wideout. Oh, it's loose. They recover their own fumble. Somehow, who knows how they got that thing back. As they get set to snap it, just about to reach the end of the quarter. Back to throw, it's Warren. And they'll move the chains with the 1st down, but that might be it for the 3rd quarter. We've reached a break, and it is Stanford holding the lead. And this beatdown is close to completion as we've reached the end of 3. Let's take a look at how we got here. So will the beatdown continue, or is this a comeback for the ages in store? We'll see as we start the 4th. Final stands of the game, and we'll start with the 1st down. Fresh set of downs going up top. Grabbed in the backfield. It's Brown. Pickup of 5. It's now 2nd and 5. Picked up 5 on that last pass play. Now it's 2nd and 5. From the gun, it's Irvin. Looks as if Stanford will have enough for the 1st down.
And I think as a running back, if you're this guy, you're licking your chops right now. This is what you want. You're smiling because you know you are going to get the rock. They're going to force feed you the football to try and ice this game. He's paying him off right now. It's a really nice run.
Stanford wants to push the pace. Now Stanford is going to call a timeout. That's their 2nd. They've got 1 timeout left now. They'll have to choose wisely as to when to use it. Long way to go on 2nd down. Takes the handoff. It's Irvin. Just smothered on the play. Defense getting stingier in their own end of the field. It's 3rd and long from the 28. From the gun, wants to pass. Turns it upfield. And they'll stop him about 5 yards short of the 1st. Now on 4th down, they'll settle for a field goal try. The holder will kneel down at the 29, making it a 39-yard attempt. Oh, and he missed it. No good. They blow the field goal. Something finally goes wrong. Hawaii will get things going as their offense makes its way onto the field. So this offense has done nothing. No points on the board, and right now it's just about trying to save face. They stay aggressive and push their way out to the 33, and it's 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. catch in the middle. It's Harris. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see what the call is. A very productive play until it was wiped out by that penalty, and they'll go back to work. First thing you want to do if you're in a hole is stop digging. It's 1st and 20. Snap in the shotgun. Look out! Hit hard as he released the ball on that first down pass, and it never had a chance. The incompletion brings up a 2nd down. Back to pass, and he'll have to push it downfield. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down. Trying to pick up a 1st down. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to turn one loose downfield. Breaks into the open. They finally make the stop, but he shows why he is dangerous on the run, too, and he's got a 1st down. And the Rainbow Warriors have their offense in high gear. Stopped after a gain of 3, it'll be 2nd and 7. After the 3-yard pickup, the line 2nd and 7. Kept the last one on the ground, now they'll throw. Working that left side now. He's close to the 1st down, but they're going to mark him just a little short. The Rainbow Warriors lining up, just needing a few tough inches on 3rd down. Knocked down in the backfield, and that'll bring up 4th down. They'll leave the offense out there to try to get it past the marker and pick up the 1st. Snapped on 4th down. Fires downfield. Hauls it in, the 1st down and more. He's got enough, and they roll the dice on 4th down, and they keep the drive alive. And the Rainbow Warriors will snap it on 1st and 10. They'll send the tight end in motion. Selling the run, but he wants to throw it. Here comes the heat. He's sacked. This defense all over it.
This is just so demoralizing. You want to talk about taking a game over. That's what this defense is doing right now. They are just winning in the trenches. They're easily the more athletic and more physical unit up front, dominating this O-line.
Finds his tight end. Able to haul it in, but right to the ground he goes. Only a pickup of a couple. They'll snap it for the 10th time on this drive, but they need a chunk on 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. He lofts it high and deep down the left side. Into the end zone. Touchdown, Rainbow Warriors!
Well, we know, David, talking to the coaches before the game, they wanted to get this guy involved. Weren't able to do it early, but they saw the matchup, took advantage of his speed, and it's a long touchdown.
Yeah, and sometimes it takes a minute to figure out what the defense is doing, but then now you figure it out, and now you go to your go-to guy. He has all the speed, man. He can win outside. You want to play man-to-man coverage on him? You want to leave him on an island? It's not going to turn out well.
On the run from inside his own 5. Tackled and brought down right at the 20-yard line. Good coverage there. Stanford has it back. The Cardinal offense returning to the field. A blown opportunity, missing that short field goal on the last drive, and now they'll try to put something on the board here. They put the brakes on it.
It's going to be tough sledding for the offense here. They're trying to ice this game by running the football and bleeding the clock. They've got a pretty good lead here late in the game, but the defense knows the run's coming, right? So they're going to be loading the line of scrimmage, getting stops like what they just did. Be interesting to see what the offense does on this next one.
They've got a 1st and 10 at the 34. They'll move the wide receiver.
Well, I love the aggressive nature of the defense on that play. Everybody playing with eye discipline. They saw the pre-snap motion. They knew who had the football. And you saw guys play with excellent instinct, running downhill and making a tackle.
Not much he could do there. Does pick up 2 to the 34. The Cardinal come to the line with lots of work to do on 3rd down. To the air, it's Warren. Left side, it's Brown. Breaks a tackle, and he might have room. He's at the 20. Touchdown, Stanford! Once he got a step, it was all over They'll try to add another to their lead. And the point after is good. A very efficient 5-play scoring drive. And they finish with a huge play in the passing game, covering 66 yards to the end zone. From inside his own 15, looking for a crevice. He'll be stopped just short of the 25-yard line. They'll mark it at the 24, and good work by the coverage unit. Snap on first down, wants to throw. Not quite in rhythm there, incomplete.
And it's just been that kind of day for this quarterback and this offense, guys. They have never been able to get into a rhythm throwing the football. Timing's been off. Accuracy hasn't been great. We've seen some drops. Just not in sync, and that's why they find themselves trailing by a lot right here late in the game.
And he avoids the hit and slides after the short gain. Ball's at the 29. Defense can taste getting off the field. It's 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. On the move and looking deep. Upstairs to make the catch. And they don't drag him down until he gets all the way to the 46-yard line. Really want to try to pick up at least half of the yardage needed on 1st and 10. Got a man, it's Brown.
And the defense has their hands full trying to stop this guy in the slot. They're going to have to figure something out to bracket him, try and get 2 bodies around him, maybe get some safety help as well, because right now they do not have the answer for this guy.
Pressure is effective from the defense. They knock him down just behind the midfield stripe at the 48. Now 3rd and long, and trying to play catch-up in more ways than one after that earlier sack. From the gun, wants to pass. Fires on the move. And the misconnection on 3rd down.
And we've seen a lot of that from this offense, unfortunately. Just quarterback and wide receivers just not in sync. And sometimes it happens and they get out of sync and they don't make big plays. But, man, you're in a huge deficit.
And down he goes. A sack on 4th down, and the defense gets the football back. Wide receiver going in motion. Surged ahead for a couple there. It'll be 2nd and 8. Short completion on 1st down, and here comes 2nd and 8. Uh-oh, look out. Fighting off the defender. They make the tackle, but not before he picks up the 1st down. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. Sells the run, wants to pass. Turns it upfield. And he stopped, brought down at the 18. It'll be enough for the 1st down. Stanford hoping to pay off this red zone opportunity. Driving forward, it's Irvin. Fights through the pile and picks up a couple down to the 16. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on 2nd down. Sets his feet. It's Warren. Under pressure. And he's sacked. Great work there by this defense. 3rd and long. A lot of ground to cover. The play fake. He'll get rid of it. What a grab with one hand. He'll be stopped short of the line to gain. Needed about 3 more on that one. They'll try to get something out of this drive and kick the field goal here on 4th down. It's good, and that was dead solid perfect. And they just tack on a little more to this gargantuan lead.
And they just tack on more points to this big lead. Listen, 4th quarter was sitting extremely pretty. All we got to do, not give up big plays, make them earn everything they get the rest this way, and we looking pretty good.
The Hawaii offense returns to the field. They've got it back after that last drive stalled out, and they were stopped on 4th down, David.
Yeah, and they put a little bit of a drive together, but, Jesse, they stalled on the other side of the field, and they got to find a way to keep that momentum going as they get closer to the end zone.
I agree. I do like their mindset, though, and I think they need to continue being aggressive moving forward in this game.
Got the 1st down. He stopped, but he's got enough to move the chain. They've got it at the 37. It's 1st and 10. Fresh setter downs going to the air. And the defense makes a play, and they get the quarterback down at the 26.
And it's simply been that kind of day for this offense. They've had so many struggles, and at this point in the fourth quarter, you're trailing by a ton of points. The defense knows you're throwing it, and they're pinning their ears back, and they're getting after you, as you saw it on that sack there.
The Rainbow Warriors trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. From the gun, they'll try to impose their will. Now after that run, they're in pretty good shape at the 30-yard line. We'll see if they go back to the run here on third down. He's looking downfield to throw. Under heat, and he gets rid of it.
Well, they take a shot down the field. It's another incompletion. It's really been that kind of story. This defense has made this guy earn it every single play. Really small windows to throw into. One touchdown pass. That's a little bit surprising. You thought maybe they'd have more in this game.
Hunt is on its way. Looking for room. Couldn't get away from that cover team, and they've got him down at the 23. The Cardinal offense takes the field, ready to attack. Always good to get points on a drive, David, but chip shot field goals can leave you a little empty.
And I think it's great to get points.
Going to throw it over the top of the D. And they can't make the connection, going for a big play on first down. Second and long here. They'll move the tight end. The fake wants to throw. Unloads to the wideout. And this is dropped. Incomplete pass. He had a huge gain in his fingers, and he couldn't hold on. Dropping back, it's Warren. Another incompletion on third down.
That's why it's so important for this defense to...
Wait just a minute, guys. The offense looks as if they're going for it in their own end. Got to make the play on fourth. Powers through. There he goes. The 30. The 20. Touchdown, Cardinal. And once he found open space, the band might as well start playing.
Man, this has been a complete performance. The defense has been lights out, and the offense, obviously, just continues to pour it on. This is what you call having a great day. Putting it all together, offense, defense, complementary football.
From inside his own 15, trying to follow his blockers. Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. Hawaii has it back as they send the offense onto the field. They go to the draw. He gets nothing, and they keep plowing ahead with the running game, and they've got very little to show for it.
Yeah, and this offense has to find a way to run the football. They got to get more creative, but whatever that looks like for this offense, something to jumpstart them, because nothing really going on the...
And the Heat will get home, and the quarterback goes down at the 17.
Man, I've been there before as a quarterback. Sometimes you just wish the game would already be over, right? You've had nothing go your way all game long. You're trailing late. They're still getting sacks, and you just want to go back to the locker.
And the pressure is coming in, and they get him again.
I know this defense came into this game hoping to get pressure on the quarterback, but I don't know in their wildest dreams if they ever thought it was going to look this good. I lost track at 5 sacks. They have been all over this quarterback today.
He'll make the fair catch at the 44, and they'll have terrific field position. Stanford's offense heads out, hoping to move the ball on this drive. Quick give. It's Irvin. Give him a pickup of 2, now 2nd and 8.
And I know you can play these late game situations differently, but I love when you just stay physical. You run the football, you preserve the lead, you got great field position. You're in a great position to salt this clock away and get a W.
In the dead center of the field as they try to convert this 3rd and short. Trying to establish the run. He won't quite get to the marker, and that's going to bring up a 4th down.
And obviously on that 3rd down situation, the running game's in play. They go RPO, but how about the defense? They were ready for it up front. Good physicality setting up 4th down.
Fair catch is made inside his own 20 at the 17-yard line. And we'll see the offense make its way onto the field here, hoping for a successful drive. First play of this drive. Nice play by the defense to jar that one loose.
You see an incompletion there. I think a big reason why this team is in such a hole right now in the 4th quarter is they have just not been able to find the explosive plays throwing the ball. And you got to wonder at this point, is it too little too late?
And the defense stops him just short of the 1st down. Maybe needed a few more chain links to move the sticks. Drives inside. And he won't make it to the marker, stonewalled for the 2nd straight play. And the Rainbow Warriors decide to punt it away. Let's see if he can help the coverage team out with this one. Pulls it in at the 25. He only needs a sliver of daylight. Very little will make a crowd hold its breath like a punt return, and he brought them to their feet on that one. The Stanford offense making its way back onto the field.
The first thing you have to do to make these plays successful offensively is I have to block the edge. I got to get my speedster in space. They didn't do a good job of getting that guy out there in space where he could really use his jets. Nice job by the defense understanding it, seeing it, rallying to it, and tackling that guy for a loss.
And he was off to the races, finally tripped up at the 36. The Cardinal coming off that big pass back to the line. Motion from the wideout. They didn't get a push at all on that one. It'll be no gain on the play. And guys, that completion might have helped the old confidence, but it didn't help the down and distance. 2nd and 10 here. Out wide left, it's Brown. Just making a play, getting it to the 23-yard line. It'll be 1st down. This Stanford offense moving quickly down the field. Looking downfield, it's Warren. Unleashes one. Great job to separate the ball from the receiver there. A lot of ground to cover, and they need a chunk here on 2nd down. Tells the fake. Fires left. Incomplete. Big fight for the ball, but it falls to the ground. From here, it would just be a 30-yard field goal try. Let's see how aggressive they're going to be to try to pick up that 1st down. And the incomplete pass will bring up 4th down.
And the offense got themselves in a tough situation. 3rd.
Field goal unit's not coming out here, guys. I think they're going to go ahead and go for it on 4th and long. Snapped it, and he has to have it. Good route on the comeback, and he makes the catch. And they're going to score again, yet another touchdown as they just add to their total. Lining up to add another. And with the extra point, they push the lead out a little further. So a drive that started just beyond midfield, only 49 yards, and they finish it off with a touchdown toss from the 23. From inside his own 15, looking for room. And he'll be stopped. The return gets it out across the 25, stopped at the 26. Hawaii ready to go back to work on offense. They've punted the last 3 times they've had it, and now really needing to put a score on the board on this possession. And they get to him behind the line. It'll be a loss of 2. That will take us to the 2-minute timeout, and not much time left for this offense to put together a miracle. They'll need a bunch on 2nd down. Looking to throw, and they need a bunch. Fires to the wideout. Got there right as the ball did. Jarred it loose. It'll be 3rd down.
Well, at this point, you're still trying to throw stuff up against the blackboard and see if it sticks. You're down by a lot of points, so why not try it, right? And give the offense credit. You know, you're not just going to run the football. You're not just going to take a knee and go into the locker room with your tail between your legs. I like the fighting spirit, just not enough of that today.
The Rainbow Warriors will try to pin them back with the punt. On the return, everybody stays in their lanes well enough, and they stop him at the 31-yard line. First play of this drive will start from the 31-yard line. Sells the run, looking to pass. It's dropped after taking the hit.
And how about this offense? They're not worried about the clock. They're not worried about the score. They're not worried about early and down. Still trying to execute their offense. Still trying to make big plays. And they've had a great day so far.
He'll be stopped at the 41, but give him 10 on that play. They'll put it in play from the 41 on first down. They'll give it to him again. They drag him down behind the line of scrimmage, and boy, that hasn't happened very often. He has had a tremendous night. Last play was a near disaster, now dealing with 2nd and 13. Holds on, it's Brown. Caught, and he's close to a first down on the nice pickup there.
And this defense continuing to struggle with the passing game. Listen, these offenses are so sophisticated nowadays. They're hard to stop, man. And it's a new one every single week. And I say this game, this defense underperformed. They're better than what they've shown. They've gotten torched today. And this is a tape that they're going to want to burn and never watch again.
The Cardinal at the line with a first down. Let's see if they go back to the air. Tight end in motion. See how the D reacts. Running inside, it's Irvin. He'll be brought down quickly after a very short game. After picking up a couple, it's 2nd and 8. Rides to the back. Hit and stopped right there. Not much on that pickup. A little less room to work with now as the ball's at the 28 and it's 3rd and long. He was looking everywhere for more running room and couldn't find it. He'll be 4 yards short, and it's 4th down.
Keep the foot on the pedal if you're on offense here. You got that yardage. Yeah, you didn't get the first down, but you've set yourself up now to go for it here and keep this drive alive.
Right side, it's Blackburn. He's brought down, but not before he picks up the first down on a gutsy call to keep this drive alive. Well, this one had all the suspense of a bug hurtling his way toward a windshield, and they did splatter them. An absolutely dominating performance.
You've got to give the coaching staff a ton of credit. They obviously had their guys ready to play and motivated right from the opening kick. All 3 phases we saw, just spectacular football. No mental mistakes, David. You really can't play better than that.
Nah, it's really fun to do this. Come out and just dominate opponents. Start from finish. Nothing to worry about. You just know you're better. You're going to do you, put up a bunch of points, and win by a lot of points.
That's going to do it for us as the season marches on. For David Pollack, Jesse Palmer, and Holly Rowe, I'm Reese Davis. This has been a presentation of EA Sports College Football.
Welcome to College Ultimate Team. As the new athletic director, your job is simple. Build your dream team, compete, and win. Right now, your team is one game away from a title. Let's take the field and make history. Welcome to this Ultimate Team Challenge presented by EA Sports College Football. Don't forget, you can check your goals on the Play Select screen. In this challenge, you'll be facing the Indiana Hoosiers.
And it comes down to this in the national championship. Close game, final minutes. Can this quarterback step up and make a winning play? Oh, would have been a game-clinching interception. Couldn't hold on. Brings up second down. Tight game, final 2 minutes. Can the offense make a play here? And they desperately need it. Dropping back, it's Moore. Oh, and he can't quite come up with it. That was...
I'm not feeling that. I'm not
Welcome to College Ultimate Team. As the new athletic director, your job is simple. Build
Stop, I want to exit out. The stupid thing.
Welcome to this Ultimate Team Challenge presented by EA Sports College Football. This challenge features a few special additions for this matchup. Awaiting you.
Thank you. Can I not go back to the main menu? Let me go back to the main menu. Stupid game.
Welcome to College Ultimate Team. As the new athletic director, your job is simple. Build...
Welcome to Road to Glory. I'm Reese Davis, and it's time to kick off your legendary college career. Before you get started, you can customize your experience to your liking in the settings. This is also where you can import team builder teams for both high school and college. If you'd like, you can build out custom conferences so the college football landscape looks the way you want it to. Next, it's time to pick your position. We've added 3 new positions this year: tight end, edge, and safety. So you have more ways to play the way you want.
I'm gonna do the high school that I went to, which they were terrible. I wanna blue. What? Can I do speed? Wait. No, I can do it. We'll just do that. I guess that's close enough. That's close enough, I guess. Oh well, it's not gonna be exact, but it's alright. We'll just do that. How do I advance? I don't want to go back. How do I? How do I go forward? Won't let me go forward? That's dumb. Okay, how do I advance? Okay, we're good. Parents. That kind of looks like me, I guess. I thought it was a QB. I'll go with that. Wait, what? Oh wait, can I not? Oh, because I didn't confirm it, I guess. Did I confirm? Oh, I didn't equip it. That's why. I'll just stick with that one.
Next, you'll set your players' skills on the field, but first, you need to make your choice. Do you want to build your players' abilities from scratch or start with a template based on a college football legend? The first step in building your player is setting their physique. As you adjust your height, weight, and body type, the maximum ratings for your attributes will change. Smaller players tend to be quicker and more agile, while bigger players are generally stronger and more physical. Pay close attention here, because your player's physique determines the maximum rating of your attributes and shapes the kind of player you can build. Here, you'll set your max potential by determining how high you can progress each attribute during your career. Your player's archetype and potential physical abilities will be determined based on your allocation of points in these skills. You'll have the chance to raise these attributes further by earning up to 25 cap breakers. These are awarded for accomplishing milestones like winning awards, setting records, or winning championships.
Thank you, Coach. I'm ready to get this job done, man.
Welcome to your senior year of high school. Each week, you'll play through key moments from your games to put out the best possible tape on film for potential schools. You'll also be able to manage the schools on your recruiting board, gradually trimming them down to your top 3 choices before signing day. Get out there and show them what you've got.
Pickup of 2. Second down coming up.
Ready. Blue 22. Blue 22.
Got the ball. Loss of 1 running left. Third down coming up. The pass on third down was caught by the tight end. Tackle at the 40-yard line. And that's a first down.
Red 18. Red 18.
Running back, the ball carrier. Loses 3. Brings up second down.
Black 88. Black 88. Go, go.
Running back with the carry. No gain on the play. Brings up third down.
Black 14. Black 14.
Running back the ball carrier. Gain of 2.
Here we go. Ready. Wide 53. Wide 53. Go.
Runs out of bounds at the 30. Second down. Brings up second down. The second down pass was complete over the middle. He's brought down at the 38. Third down coming up. The third down pass was complete to the tight end. Runs out of bounds at the 39-yard line. And that's a first down. Number 10 with the catch and score. Number 10 makes the catch and takes it in for the score. With the carry, it's the rundown. Pickup of 2. Second down coming up. The ball carrier is the rundown. Gain of 19 on the play. First down for the offense.
Alright, y'all, that's going to be the end of the live stream for tonight. I appreciate y'all coming by. See y'all in the next live stream. Peace.